What's up? Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Yard Podcast. And I know it's an intro that we usually
that
don't
early.
do. Yeah, that's right.
We delay that
because we do. And the reason why is because I wanted to welcome on our very, very friend, Nick Yingling.
Your job is to use words.
Our very, very friend. I just don't want to use the word good because he fucking snapped at me today.
You are not doing your job. Literally, your only job.
I love this little game of cat and mouse.
I'm gonna put a fucking hole in the wall.
that me and Nick Yingling play. It's just a little game of cat. We're like two army generals.
You know see that? Saying? You see that big weight? that glass door. Yeah. It's going through.
You're gonna put that weight through that door.
I'm gonna break your home.
Don't make us suffer for his mistakes.
It'll look cool for both of you. For him, it sucks.
This actually reminded me of something.
I hate that.
Me and Yingling are in a game, and Nick is in the call with us. And one of our teammates.
Wait, which Nick?
Nick Yingling. Sorry, Nick Yingling. Me and Yingling playing. Nick in the call with us. Me and Yingling playing. They're making it. Somebody fucks up. And for some reason, it sets Yingling off early. Usually he doesn't break early like this.
Yeah, the pen keeps him quiet.
But Yingling, we might have to mute his name for this. I don't know if this is good.
No, it's fine.
He tells the dude, it's like, if you do that again, I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to fucking break your arm.
Yingling said that?
Your arms, both of them. Yeah.
I'm going to break both of your arms.
Shit.
And I was like, dude, that is, you cannot say something like that. Like, that is way too far.
I unmute my mic instantly.
and then I think Mike is in the call too, and Nick is like, dude, you cannot.
No, I said, the arbiter of what you can't say to people online is here.
Yeah.
To tell us what Yingling cannot say to people.
It is funny though, because Yingling has his first and last name as his name in the game.
We should stop queuing Valo for like a month.
When Hitch said I thought Yingling was a suit, whatever, I was like, you want to know what I really do in the work group chat? And then I told him about the Mario Goatsy incident and how everybody knows
Hitch had never heard of Mario Goatsy.
Oh, yeah, so I had to show him what it was too.
So Aiden, I keep calling him Aiden because of his in-game name.
Yeah, Aiden Calvin.
Aiden. So Yingling sends him Mario Goatsy and he's like, wow, I'm going to scroll up in this chat because I can't delete this.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not deleting it either. I explained to him how our head of finances and our marketing director defended me and that it was chill that I did it.
It's just, you can't set the precedent.
The only woman in our company said it was chill.
You can't set the precedent of Mario Goatsy being okay in a chat. It comes back to get you. Don't you get it?
I'm chill.
But you don't think about the future, Nick Yingling. You only think
our
about
head of finance is also our HR, so it's chill.
No, it's not chill. It's not chill. I had to step in and delete it.
You deleted it?
Yes, dude.
When's your birthday, bro?
Put the phone down.
When's your birthday?
We're making big plans for your birthday.
Tell us your birthday.
I don't
bro.
want to talk to you.
Why don't you want to talk to us? Because it said we would take the glowing stars off your ceiling when we get home.
Just walking around. I got me, my wife, and the chopped Huzz.
Dude, you're gonna run into people.
So wish you were on Fortnite?
Let's get back on the game. You hate when the chopped Huzz is on the bus with you.
We tracked you down, bro. We have our top dog on the mission, bro. This is Yingling. This dude has your location, and you're a bitch, bro.
And I'm a bitch. This is kind of beast.
Here it is, Yingling. Phoenix, Arizona. Isn't it beautiful? Why doesn't he care about anything?
He's in no mode, dude.
He's in no mode?
He doesn't fuck with you right now, man.
Connor, is it Yingling?
Yeah?
What? I called Yingling a pedophile in the restaurant next to Connor.
How do you do it?
Wakari, no, it's Watashi. No, that's not it.
He passed the test, and now he's mind.
I just remember that. I don't know how to say you or he is.
Anata.
How do you say he is?
Anato wa
Shonisiai.
Shonisia is pedophile?
Yes.
And then what did everyone do? Stand up and clap?
Connor said, what? What?
Did you know what it was?
Yeah. And he said, your Japanese is getting pretty good, man.
There you go.
Thank you. And Yingling was laughing because he didn't know what I was saying.
Yeah.
He thought I was playing a joke on Connor, but I was saying, you see
He's the
Yingling?
pedophile, right.
So that was, look, I had a great time. I think that was the most energized I've been traveling.
I want to say you guys need to treat Yingling better.
Well, no, see, I disagree. You see why is Slime, very interestingly on this vacation, didn't do what Slime normally does. He didn't hermit in the hotel room. He left the house. So what caused it, right? Japan is the same as it was last time.
Mm-hmm.
He had someone to follow around and badger named Nick Yingling. Nick Yingling was like an anti-tour guide.
Yeah.
He wasn't taking Slime anywhere meaningful, but Slime got to just leech onto him and just be like, "You're my baby son now."
This is a strong theory.
And I think if we bring Yingling everywhere we go, Yingling gets to see the world, which he loves.
For the first-
and Slime has a reason to leave the house.
We left this out of the. We did role play being Yingling's parents for a large chunk of the beginning of the trip.
Yeah, because I wore Aiden's. I didn't bring a jacket. I was going to buy one. I was on Ludwig mode. And it was cold. I'm like, Aiden, let me use your hoodie. And he did. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of comfy. I'm wearing your jacket like I'm your wife. I'm your bald wife now. I'm your bald wife. And so like for a day, I was his bald wife.
Yeah.
And Yingling was our non-binary child, our baby. And that was that was for us.
Baby's not gendered.
No, you're right.
Why would you say
No, I think
baby?
that's woke. That's woke to say.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Facts.
I'm saying you're
Facts.
saying.
Thanks, bro.
No, true.
It's
Well
big of
done.
you to
No,
come
I'm
from
not-
Japan and still feel that way. Wait, what was the thing I DM'd you?
You DM'd me.
me.
He was like, Nick DMs me out of the blue, and he's like, "Do you think if we told Nick Yingling that
No, hold on. Can I frame it the way I wrote it?
Yeah.
It was, I just had an independent idea that did not actually happen. I had an imaginary thought of Nick Yingling asking the question, does something being doctored mean a doctor made it?
yeah."
And
then-
I thought that was the
And then Nick
funniest shit.
asked me, he's like, "Do you think Nick Yingling would think this?" And I said, "It's an 80% chance."
There's no way he would think that.
We could test this gangster right
what
now.
does that mean? Like a
It's his
doctor?
birthday right now. We can't call him on his birthday,
That's
dude.
true.
So
No, yeah.
it's dog.
We have,
I also don't love you guys treating my Nick Yingling like a Wobbuffet.
your Nick Yingling?
My Nick Yingling.
It was behind his back.
This is why it's so funny to hear Hitch talking about you being buttoned up, because I think the longest story about you on the podcast is the night in Vancouver where we walked through the city drunk, and then at 4 a.m. you refused to go home and then just roamed the streets of Vancouver until you found your way back to the
That
Airbnb
drunk was super
with
chill.
a dead phone.
Yeah, dude. All I had in my pocket was the address to where I was going, and I remember I met up with this Canadian dude I had met earlier in the night, and he was like, "Come to country night," and that's how we ended up going
he's the
there.
country night
Because
guy.
the
Weed
weed
cowboy.
dude.
The
I
weed
met,
cowboy.
I met some random guy. I'm just talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, come to the Roxy for country night," and I was like, "Aiden, we got to go to country night. We got to go to country night." And I remember sitting on the bench at like 3:30 a.m. and the guy shows up like a fucking movie, and he sits on the bench with me talk, and we're just hashing it about what's wrong about Canada and America. And I'm like, "Yo, my phone's dead, but I have no idea how to get home." And then I pull out my fucking paper. I'm like, "Oh, actually, I have my address." He's like, "Let me get you a taxi, bud." And so he like fucking finds me a taxi, and he's like, "Make sure this guy gets right here, and don't fuck with him." And I'm like, "Okay."
You don't have to deal with me,
You know when
a
you
guy.
like, really need to kill time when you have like no internet on a flight and you scroll through your camera roll?
Yeah.
I have this time. That night, I have this huge block of time in my camera roll because you took hundreds of photos and videos with my phone.
This is
that
Yingling's
night.
bit.
And you have like an ongoing like drunk vlog that you shot with my phone from that evening. So every time I scroll back to 2021, I have to scroll past the Yingling Vancouver night, which takes like 3 fingers
You
to
used to
go
have this
through.
bit where he'd steal your phone when you weren't looking, and he'd take a really weird selfie of himself, and then when you'd find it and be like, "Why'd you take this weird photo?" He'd be like, "It's a normal photo." That's just me.
Yeah, now I just take phones and then just fucking load him up with photos. The vlog was funny.
I would love to see the Yingling.
I don't
vlog.
think we could show it. I think it's bad actually, but
we move.
How are you getting diced up by Yingling in the marketplace of ideas?
I'm not getting diced up by Yingling.
Oh my god. So
It's fuck with Slime Day and everyone's celebrating.
so Slime
I didn't do anything wrong.
gets mad at Yingling.
Purple's your color, by the way.
That's not what he said.
No. Wait, it is Dunk on Slime Day. What did you
I
say?
didn't do anything wrong.
What
I'm
did
being
you
nice
say?
to everyone.
Slime's doing this thing today where the behaviors that have happened to him, he's doing to
please.
he's doing to everyone else.
Oh, please.
Dude,
Tell him what you said when I walked in.
What?
When I for frame one.
I said I said blood looks like Grimace. Because every time Slime walks in, he looks at me, analyze, say thing.
You're not bald. You got it all.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm punching up.
He's a protected class.
His thing against me right now is he walks in and he says, blood's doing work. Blood's working.
Dude, do that.
That's what he's been doing to me.
Because you know what? Blood is doing
He is.
work.
He really is working.
And Blood has a spreadsheet open.
Dude, tell us about your gripe with Nick Yingling. Why were you originally mad at him?
Because, dude, every
No,
time,
explain it.
Explain it.
I would love to. Every time I fucking post an Instagram story, mostly in the morning, I will go on a walk to get coffee, and there's squirrels everywhere in my neighborhood, and I take a picture of the squirrels. Can I help you? Is this thing on?
You're the only man who's doing that.
What the fuck?
And also
walking around.
and also getting mad in a purple t-shirt at the guy who's played Tekken for 3 days beating you. You're the only guy who's doing both of these things.
I'm locked in.
That guy fucking locked in.
I'm locked in.
You're
You're on a walk.
around like, all right.
Dude, it kind of is like that. It kind of is. They're cute. I don't know.
That's one's job.
That's a job. I like you. You guys, man.
And so you post a photo of a squirrel. Actually had fucking some huge nuts.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
he had like a ball sack like a man.
He was dragging around 4 tough nuts.
So that's the kind of shit I'm putting up for my friends and my followers, which are
Don't
distinct.
phrase it like that. Like you're putting up fucking animal penises and balls and
I'm
shit.
I'm putting up hot fucking content.
I'm putting up hot balls from Eddie
Hot
Squirrels.
tent.
I'm putting up hot tent
All right.
for the fans and
Hot squirrel
and I
tent.
fucking you can check who like looked at it and like it says like who hearts it
Yeah.
and who like just looks at it.
Yeah. Right.
And Nick Yingling, every single time I've ever put, what is so funny? Why are you cracking up?
You're explaining what is like the start of beef in 10th grade. Like I posted a story.
All right.
Why did you heart it?
Yeah. So
It's crazy. You're almost 40.
So Nick Yingling didn't heart your story.
I looked.
What a fucking
It's not only
bitch.
that he didn't heart my this particular one, dude. What is so funny?
I'm tired of this bitch.
I'm not even laughing at the mic so they can
This is crazy.
It's that he's never hearted the
It's
story.
that he's never ever hearted
Not
a
one
story.
time.
Not one time.
What the fuck?
I know.
Because you dropped heaters on that.
I drop heaters all the time.
That's crazy.
Also,
And is he looking at the heaters?
It says that he sees it,
Wow.
does not heart it. I don't want you to say a fucking single word right now because you have never hearted my
I
shit
got a question.
either in
Why
my
are
fucking
you?
life.
Why are you, as a man, looking at who looks at your Instagram story?
Because I like attention.
So yesterday I'm playing Call of Duty with Nick Yingling and he messages me right after our session, posted an Instagram story. Let's see if Slime likes it. I feel like I just set up a mouse trap, except he's the mouse now. And then he adds, in our game of cat and mouse.
Do you want to go to Disneyland and do ecstasy?
You guys gotta stop doing hard drugs,
I don't
bro.
want to do.
You thought about
You're
it.
gonna get-
Wait, I'll put it on the calendar.
No,
I'll plan it 2 months in advance. I'll do all the reading.
Yingling, if you die of a fentanyl overdose, they are going to clip this.
They don't put fentanyl in ecstasy,
They might as well.
but they don't.
I don't know shit about anything these days.
I know a guy. I'll calendar
You
it.
know a guy, a fentanyl guy,
No, fucking ecstasy, you asshole.
bro.
I'll get Shake too.
I knew you were talking
What
about
if Shake
Xi
goes?
Jinping, bro.
What if Shake goes?
If Shake no.
Shake shouldn't be doing hard drugs. No, you guys should be doing hard drugs. We give you everything. Your
Yeah,
mother,
well,
and I
they
give
gave
you
us
everything.
White acid
They
is so
gave us
different.
everything.
Why is
Okay,
it
your
down
mom
in
in this just saying.
Your mother and I give you
You
everything.
just said that he hits you mish
don't you wanna
as
hang out
in you were
anymore?
his mother.
Well, you're his mother too. We're his two
Where are
gay
you-
moms.
Okay, we're gay moms. That's fair.
Listen, kids.
I just want to hang out with Aiden again.
I'm a good.
Listen,
I'm a good
me
lad.
and your mom are trying to scissor
Who cares?
in the other room, and you guys are on
Mom and Dad
drugs.
want? Who cares? It's about your brother now. Your brother wants to do drugs with you, and it's fuck mom and dad.
Mom and mom.
It's mom and
Who
mom.
cares?
It's Dawson. Like this
You know what? That's
analogy.
good. We do live in a time where
Yeah,
it shouldn't
it
be a
should-
thing
it
we
shouldn't
focus
be a
on.
thing.
It should be a big deal.
But that is how
Me
we
and your mother,
sexually express
me and your mother
ourselves. with
scissoring
each
in the
other.
lawn.
I'll get
Shouldn't
cousin
have anything
Shake
to do.
and cousin Yan to hang out too.
I don't know if I want to do
Burger
drugs.
cousin, yeah.
Ever since I stopped playing Valorant with you, you didn't want to hang out anymore.
Real?
Was that all I was
That's
good
not
for?
true.
Is that real, young man? Answer your brother.
It's not true. I want to hang out. You know
on
what you
one.
could do? You know what you could get your your girlfriend or wife to do?
Ketamine.
Subscribe. They could subscribe on the YouTube
Have a
channel.
watch this movie.